The first element is, for any given thing, make the requirements less dumb.
Ever wondered what goes on in the mind of the vastly successful Elon Musk? We uncover the powerful management insights that Elon himself banks on.
The engineer of engineers, Elon Musk.
First on the list, expertise.
If somebody is going to lead something in technology, they must themselves be good at technology. They don't necessarily need to be the best engineer on the team, but they need to be very competent in their field.
Walter Isaacson's biography of Elon Musk echoes this point as he writes, all technical managers must have hands-on experience. Solar roof managers must spend time on the roofs doing installations. Otherwise, they are like a general who can't use a sword. This philosophy argues that bona fide authority comes from actual hands-on understanding of the work, not simply hierarchical position. Next up, strong leadership vision. Have a look at the mission statements of Elon's companies. Direct, clear, and inspiring. Is it any wonder that SpaceX and Tesla are the top two most desired places to work?
A company is a group of people that are organized to create a product or service. So in order to create such a thing, you have to convince others to join you in your effort.
Inspiring his staff through conviction and personal presence, Elon Musk walks the talk when he brings his vision to reality.
We were all so excited about the brand. I mean, we're all working 80, 100 hours a week. We kind of lost track of our families, our passions, our hobbies, and all that stuff, but we love what we were doing.
Making human life multiplanetary, getting to Mars, having a colony on Mars, is something that motivates pretty much everybody there at SpaceX.
The third principle Elon vouches for is plain and simple: delete.
The thing I'm most impressed with when I have the design meetings at SpaceX is, what did you undesign? Undesigning is the best thing. Just delete it. The best part is no part. The best process is no process. It weighs nothing, costs nothing, can't go wrong.
People are often afraid to delete things. And I'm like, well, let's just go ahead and do it. And if you're not putting a little bit back in, you're just not deleting enough.
And in instances where deleting isn't an option, find a better solution. Who knows? It might even be a cheaper one. Like when Elon scrapped the plan to use carbon fiber once he realized stainless steel was a better material to work with.
Best design decision on this whole thing is a 301 stainless steel. The carbon fiber we were using was $130,000 a ton. The steel is $2,500 a ton. So the steel is about 2% of the cost of the carbon fiber. So it's a good thing we changed from carbon fiber to steel, by far.
The body production line at Model 3 was at one point stuck because we had a laser welding cell to weld a small cross-car beam in the passenger footwell of the front seats. And I'm looking at this, what the heck does that do? Because the entire factory is stopped trying to get the laser weld cell to work. The production team said, oh, that's for crash safety. So then I called the crash safety team and said, is this for crash safety? And said, oh no, that didn't do anything, we should delete it.
True innovation lies in simplification and subtraction, not addition. Last but definitely not least, one of Elon's famed leadership styles is being hardcore and all in. And this starts with the motto: never ask your troops to do something you're not willing to do.
I was living in the factory in Fremont and in Nevada for 3 years straight. That was my primary residence. But for a while there, I was just sleeping under my desk, which is out in the open in the factory.
Sometimes you actually slept literally on the floor because the couch was too narrow.
Since the team could see me sleeping on the floor during shift change, they knew I was there, and that made a huge difference. And then they gave it their all.
From the moment of concept to building a massive factory, liquid-cooled, energized, permitted in the short time that was done, that is like superhuman.
Right.
And as far as I know, there's only one person in the world who could do that. I think what Elon and the X team did, what they achieved is singular, never been done before.
Big changes are expected at Twitter.
But I think we just had a situation at Twitter where it was absurdly overstaffed. Yes.
So how do you run the company with only 20% of the staff?
It turns out you don't need that many people to run Twitter. And it's clearly working. In fact, I think it's working better than ever. We've increased the responsiveness of the system by, in some cases, over 80%.
Even more impressive is how Elon Musk managed to double X's amount of earnings before tax on just half the amount of revenue. And there you have it, the top leadership strategies practiced by Elon Musk himself. And perhaps the greatest lesson we can take from Elon is his fearlessness in admitting failures. After multiple boosters exploded during its landing, SpaceX made a cheeky compilation of their failed landings, turning setbacks into a celebration of progress. Because at the end of the day, innovation is about learning, adapting, and building something even greater than before.